Gemini is a quick study on any topic, giving you the ability to become adept at anything you put your mind to. Gemini, these qualities give the twins an astounding ability to manipulate both situations and people to their own liking. And much of the time, the worlds that you craft are fun places in which your cohorts can exist in relative contentment and also exist in relative comfort.
I don't want to be a dreamer. I don't want to be a dreamer. I don't want to be a dreamer. I don't want to be a dreamer anymore.
Hello and welcome. We're going to discuss how narcissism expresses itself in different signs of the zodiac. We're going to focus this particular discussion upon the sign of Gemini the twins. Keep in mind that everyone has some narcissistic attributes, and that a person without any narcissism would have such a weak personality, and it would be devoid of any ego strength to the point where she or he could not function in society at all. Now, narcissism refers to qualities of an individual, and inside the individual, they possess a great self-love. They possess a great amount of egotism, self-centeredness, self-absorption, and conceit. The psychological profession describes a condition which they term as NPD, or narcissistic personality disorder. This psychological syndrome presents with a person that lacks empathy for other human beings or creatures, requiring constant and excessive respect, appreciation, approval, and also a high respect and self-esteem from other people, as well as being able to participate in relationships only to the point where they really feel that they're getting something out of it. And then at that point, if they don't feel like they're being respected enough, or if they don't feel like they're being given enough attention or love, then they are unable to have the relationships any longer, when the relationship is no longer feeding them properly. So that's how the NPD is seen by the psychiatric profession. And although I'd like to tell you now that I'm going to approach this, and I have in the past been approaching this from the point of view of an astrologist, because I've been an astrologer for several decades now. And in the past, I worked as a registered nurse, and I worked in psychiatric units as a charge nurse and a team leader. Now I worked in medical, surgical nursing, and neonatal intensive care, and many other areas. But basically, I'm not a psychologist, and I'm not approaching this as a healthcare professional. I'm not approaching this as a nurse. I'm not approaching it as a psychologist. I'm approaching it from the point of view of an astrologist and an astrologer. And so that's how we're going to take a look at how the sign of Gemini the twins, how this sort of unfolds in the Gemini, and how we can take it and make sure that Gemini is able to stay healthy in the psychological and physical, spiritual, and emotional way. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. I'm a Rosicrucian seer, biblical astrologer, Christian psychic, and Gnostic mystic, and this is a Readings by Rosemary angelic transmission. Now, in astrology, narcissism expresses itself via the ego matrix of the personality. And although the ego is often thought to be that of a pompous Weisenheimer or a smug egomaniacal poser, it can also tiptoe into your most secret interactions as fake humility. And also they pay no attention to one's own blunders while showboating the inaccuracies of other people, thus forbidding other people the bliss and the joy of getting to know the genuine person veiled deep inside the ego out of a sense of fear, guilt, or shame. Every sign has its virtues and its vices. For Gemini the twins, the main virtue is cheerfulness, and the chief vice is overthinking, thinking too much, overthinking situations. Now, these vices and virtues balance each other out. But witty communication is one of Gemini's amazing potentials for fashioning benevolence in your own life and experiences of other people. And also, this is where the twins' penchant for creating amusing antics and providing exhilarating entertainment, this is where Gemini really begins to shine and begins to have people become big fans and big aficionados and really enjoy being around the Gemini. So when you add to this all of this excitement, this entertainment, this amusement, when you add all of that up, then you've got yourself someone that is, pleasant, very joyful to be around. Now, Gemini also loves to gain knowledge about a variety of subjects. Gemini is a quick study on any topic, giving you the ability to become adept at anything you put your mind to. Gemini, these qualities give the twins an astounding ability to manipulate both situations and people to their own liking. And much of the time, the worlds that you craft are fun places in which your cohorts can exist in relative contentment and also exist in relative comfort. The only fly in the ointment when Gemini cares for others is that you become bored very, very easily, tending to want to keep your life fresh and electrifying. It is at this precise juncture that you frequently have difficulties with career or relationships, the need for variety, new experiences, constant thrills, and persistent change, Gemini. You don't want to stay in one place nor do the same job for too long. When Gemini wants out of a situation, when you want to get out of a circumstance, there are occasions when you might blame other people for what is actually your desire to leave a situation. Then others could feel that you are abandoning them, Gemini, both in matters of business or in matters of love, friendship, or romance. Gemini does well with colleagues or romantic interests where the other party is not holding on too tightly, rather has other interests as well. This does not happen often, though, because Gemini's stunts and escapades are very fulfilling to partners and groups, and they find you extremely compelling, Gemini. So this is how this usually plays out. Now, how Gemini can keep mentally, emotionally, and physically healthy is to comprehend that if other people frequently become hurt over what they perceive as betrayal or abandonment, it is because they feel that they are not good enough for you, Gemini, and then their self-esteem takes a dive. This is clearly, very clearly, not the twins' problem, though you will do better to see the circumstances from the viewpoint of those that feel you are abandoning them. When it comes to air signs, of which Gemini is mutable air, water signs and earth signs could begin to feel that you are being too disinterested and overly disloyal for their taste. Fire signs might get momentarily upset, though they will get over you, and they'll get over your leaving them and get over you very quickly and find someone else to amuse them. Also, fire signs greatly appreciate Gemini's divine tone of I think, and thus the fascinating conversations result in the good far outweighing the bad. Regarding the hurt feelings of the water and earth signs, a few reassuring words and understanding their point of view without blaming them is the key to success. Information found in this document is based on the oral tradition known as Kabbalah, taught to me by Rosicrucian clergy when I was but a young girl, the facts of which I have committed to memory. Thank you for joining us, and join us again next time.